There we go. We are live, guys. I appreciate everybody that was watching over on the other side. Um, let's see. Already not going to lie. The window waits. Finding my attic. Great anchors. Yes. So there we go. Video's just wrapped. Consensus is there were window weights, um, which we find tons of. But like I said, I'm not banging anything that comes out of that spot because we have already found two ordinances out of that place. What's going on, Jason? As everybody could see, one of our good pals, Kevin Hawthorne, down from Lakeland, Florida. Looks like his birthday was just a couple days ago on Tuesday. So appreciate the fact that he has been hanging around with us, and just want to wish him a happy birthday out there. Appreciate you, Big Sausage, for being the 6,000th subscriber. I'm literally been trying really, really hard to get to that number, and it seems like that last 50 was just gnarly. It was so hard to hit. I don't know if Kevin's in here, but let's make sure he sees all this happy birthday love from everybody. Kevin, if you're here. He messaged a little earlier. What's going on, Kelly? Yeah, so I'll take that ticker off. We don't need to have that on there the whole time. I'll leave it up for a couple more minutes. But yeah, so I think finally this week, I haven't been out magna fishing in like 3 or so weeks, and I'm wicked dying to get out, and especially after the work week that we've had. I don't know about you guys. Jason E. Miner, what is going on, my man? David Alphonse, what's happening, dude? Alphonsetti, sorry. I butchered your name, David, my bad. But yeah, my job as a cable guy, Robert Kraft, what is happening, buddy? How are you? Appreciate you popping by. Yeah, as you know, we're still dealing with bullcrap from the blizzard. I actually a little while ago sent myself an email, and I'm going to show you guys here real quick. I just got to download the image from my email here, and what I'm going to show you is just. I don't think I can get in trouble for this. Nothing's marked on it. But let's see. Yeah, there's no markings. We're fine. I just want to show you guys. So what I'm going to show you is how much cable that we've actually replaced over the past week. Just got my mailbox out yesterday. I didn't even shovel mine out. I left a little, unfortunately it kind of blocked him in, but eventually the guy just plowed right through. We did get hit hard, Robert. Unbelievable the amount of snow that we got. But let me quickly present this little image here. This is the bins at my job where we put all the old cable and stuff like that when we change drops out. So these bins, just so you know, these bins are normally a quarter full. Okay. That's a lot more than a quarter full. That's just 1 week. I don't even know. They may have come and actually like cleared out those bins between when this started and today. But as of this morning, that's all the cable. Yeah. That is probably miles and miles and miles. Nut of magnets. You must be super late. I appreciate you sneaking in. I know you're from overseas. Appreciate you sneaking in here. And so a lot of that wire is actually wire that I've replaced. I don't know if my buddy Damien's in here. My buddy Damien's someone I've known since I was 20 years old, and he told me he was going to watch for a little while. So, but I'm going to take that image down because we don't need to see that anymore. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Let's take that banner too. Where did we go? Here we go. We'll remove that. All right. So, anyways, nothing super exciting going on here for tonight, minus just chatting about the last video there and stuff. And there is maybe Damien. This is in. Yeah, he is. Watching on the app on my TV. Gotcha. So you can't chat. But yeah, Damien's sitting at home. Damien is one of our plant guys. Like I said, I've known him since I was 20, so that's like 30 years. I've known Damien. He actually was one of the guys that helped get me the job. But he is one of our plant guys, runs the bucket trucks and stuff like that. So I know he's working super, super hard. Some of these guys are doing like double-digit shifts just to get people their cable back. And it's been a struggle, but we're getting there. We've got guys from all over New England, Vermont, New Hampshire. Heck, I saw a truck today from Pennsylvania. So there are literally, what does this say? Me and my neighbor live upstairs, dug out the driveway. It was not fun. Like 2 years after we pressed. Yeah, I agree with what Jason's saying. Unless that's not part of the equation. But I still have parts of my yard that haven't even been shoveled. Usually my driveway is like 4 deep. I can usually fit 4 cars in. It's not the case right now. It's brutal. That's what I'm saying. I agree, Robert. I mean, I was only 4 years old when the blizzard of 78 hit, but I mean, I know that, life wise, there was way more impact in 78 because we didn't have communications. So there wasn't any warning, like you didn't just pick up a phone and you knew that there was a blizzard coming. We didn't know how bad it was. And a lot of people did die. But from what I understand, we got more snow this winter or this storm than the whole blizzard of 78. I mean, God, what was it? Norm, another guy who's usually hanging around here. Norm lives down in Fall River, and he said in his yard he got 41 inches of snow. I don't know what you do with 41 inches. 2 and 78. So you hit 50 this year then. Good luck with that one, dude. Good luck with that one. You're gonna feel everything from here on out. Yeah. This 40-degree weather is welcome. I was hanging wire today and actually broke a little bit of a sweat and had to remove a layer because it got pretty toasty. I do not. I do not at all, Jason. Um, if I didn't have to do this dang job, I probably would feel 20 again, but um, yeah, you feel it every single day. I used to be able to, when I was doing all the endurance running and stuff like that, my body used to heal really, really, really fast. Or maybe it was just the way I was eating at the time, because I've um, definitely don't eat as well as I used to, but I don't recover quick at all anymore. 67 on Saturday. No flipping way. And that I did hear, Jason. I'm super, super pumped for that. But they've been doing all right without him. I'm not saying we don't need him, but let's see what it's going to be here Saturday. Kelly, see if we're getting any of that warm weather because we could use that. Saturday. No, Saturday's only 47 here. But on Saturday, there he is. Custom. What's going on, my man? Appreciate you sneaking in there. 73 on Monday. Wait, what? Did I miss something about when Kelly's birthday was? All right, Kelly, I'm going back to read. Feel like I missed something. Joker, there he is. What's going on, Joker? Appreciate you sneaking in, my man. Yeah, it's not going to get very much warmer here at all. Um, what were you talking about? 72 on Monday. I thought she was talking about the weather. Are you talking about the weather or are you talking about your? Oh, okay. Yes. So 73 is your birthday. What? I'm so confused right now, guys. There's so many birthdays I have in March. So this Sunday is my son's birthday. He turns 18. Um, on the 10th is my mother. On the 12th is my brother, nephew, and Talia, all three on one day. On the 13th is my dad. I think actually on the 9th is my uncle. March is a really rough month birthday wise. A lot of money comes out of my wallet really fast. So many people. I was born in 72. Okay. Jeez. See, I was going to say, I knew you weren't 72 years old. That's why I got confused, Kelly. I got really confused. Doesn't take much. It is an expensive month. Notice my wallet isn't even in my pocket because it's dangerous to carry that thing around. It'll get used. But then I also found out it might even become even a more expensive month if I can help out. I got to try to figure out a way of helping my daughter out. My daughter, who's pregnant, lives up in Vermont, Burlington. She got on the on ramp to a highway, and Damien, if you listen, don't freak out because she was fine. As she was getting onto the highway, she hit this ice or slush pocket, and it sent her spinning across 2 or 3 lanes of traffic, head on into a guardrail. She is completely safe. Absolutely doesn't have any scrapes or anything like that. And the baby is fine. She did go to the hospital, but her car is completely totaled. So now she has no car and has to drive like 40 minutes to her job in Burlington from where she lives. Yeah, but that was a pretty scary thing to hear, that she spun all the way across traffic. And I'm super grateful to whatever power it is in the universe that decided to keep her safe, because I'd be in Burlington right now, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, she is very okay. She spent a good amount of time at the doctor, had the baby checked out. I mean, of course, when you're pregnant, they want to check everything out. So, but her big issue now is when they towed the car to her mechanic, they have decided to total the car. So the car is a complete loss. And we're kind of hoping that her insurance will give her something for it, but I don't know what they're going to give her for it. Thanks, Robert. Me too. Um, it's scary when you're a parent and you kind of find these things out, and you find out that type of thing happens and you're so far away. We don't know the exact date, Jason, but we're probably looking at, I think she said sometime in August. So I hope to be up to Burlington before then to visit, but I'll definitely be in Burlington in August. It's extremely terrifying. Not feeling like you can't do much, and it's about a 4.5 to 5 hour drive from here. If you had any sort of work on the car and tires, you can sometimes credit it for cash when the insurance buys you out. That's good to know, Custom, because I'll have her look into that, because believe it or not, she did just have a boatload of work done to the car. I don't even think it's been a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks max. And then she crashed it. I want to say it was tires. I actually can look back at our messages, but regardless, that was still scary. You get your pilot's license. It's funny you say that, because I have debated on doing that. It's always kind of been a dream of mine, dude, to own a very small little plane and just be able to go wherever, whenever I wanted, you know? But you also need big money. No bueno. I don't have much of that over here, my friend. That's something good to know, Custom. I'm actually gonna message her. I'm gonna message her right now. I'll at least start the message so I don't forget it because I know the way my brain works. Did you keep receipts from the repairs you just did? All right, I'll actually just send it to her. Car insurance does suck, and they're not going to pay too much on it, I'm pretty sure, because I think she bought it used a couple years ago, and it's just kind of an around the town banger. But I agree to what Custom is saying. Try to get as much money as we can out of it. There he is. I do, but I haven't eaten any broccoli yet, Kelly. There he is. Magnetic Troll. You guys are going to see more of Aaron very soon. He had a work schedule change and kind of like dropped out of it a little bit, but oh, Zena did. It's probably still in the car. Oh crap. I'm live and someone is talking about it. And how, sorry, I'm just answering her back. There we go. She's actually messaging me back. So yes, Aaron, sorry, I didn't mean to take the shade away from you here, Aaron. Aaron is back. He's going to be getting some more magnification from the Space Coast. You guys are more Space Coast, right? Whereas Travis is the Treasure Coast. I don't get it with all you guys with this one same coast, but you all got different names for it. Come on. Got the Gulf Coast, Space Coast, Treasure Coast. Space Coast, yep. See, that's what I'm talking about. Space Coast. Where he lives very, very close to Nick. Those good dudes are always hanging out. And I think the plan is the both of you are going out tomorrow. I'm getting out Monday, dude. I don't care where I gotta go. I am going. I'm going. I have to. Um, like I said, past week, it's all about where the 1715 fleet wrecked. What? Is that where you guys are going? Yeah. Yeah, it's in Florida, Artie. Yeah. It's more like, I mean, what's the range on that? I mean, you guys live out in like, God, I know the town Nick lives at. I don't want to completely give it away. Yeah, they live pretty close to Cape Canaveral. There we go. To answer your question, Carly, he is on the Space Coast, pretty close to Pensacola area of Florida. Him and Nick from Magnet Junkie, they hang out. Was really lucky to meet not only Nick but met Aaron a couple of years ago at when I was in Florida. Yep, those my dudes, my Florida dudes. See what Zena said here. Probably not. I never had coverage from my own area. Oh snap! Sorry. No, no, no. Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne, Florida is on the Space Coast. Indian River County starts the Treasure Coast. I gotcha. This part I'm not confused on because I've been there. Yeah, they're all in Florida, Melbourne, Florida. Um, they got manatees. Artie, Artie's getting all mad about not having manatees. They got them. If you watch some of Nick's videos, you'll actually see He catches a lot of the manatees. Aaron, have you got manatees on video before? I'm sure you've seen them. Sebastian Inlet is the start of the Treasure Coast. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He has. He's got them on video. They have manatees. Don't get mad at the Space Coast, Artie. Actually, Carly, he does do a lot of artifact hunting because he does a lot of metal detecting in Florida also. Yeah, that's weird that you guys have that too. We have strange names. I live in the town of Yarmouth, right? Massachusetts. My son, where he lives up in Augusta, um, on the way there, they actually have a Yarmouth in Maine. Yep. So there's lots of different names for everything everywhere. It's pretty strange. But my sister, speaking of Florida and the connection with Jacksonville, my sister lives in Jacksonville, Florida. That's much, much, much more northern than Nick and Aaron are. There we go. See, he does. He metal detects the Treasure Coast quite a bit. It doesn't really dump a lot of, what you call it, Aaron. Barry Clifford, the guy that found the Witta. I think he's got some sort of like claim to that property because he found the Witta. You can't go anywhere near it at all. Well, that's pretty cool in the summer. Binghamton. That sounds very, very English. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I actually met him one time, Aaron, because he, besides owning, there's actually a Witta museum right here in Yarmouth. Um, but he also owns a building up in Provincetown that's right on McMillan Wharf. And when I was up there one time helping him with his cable issues, we were outside just talking, and he told me a lot of stories about the Witta. It was really, really cool to hang out with him. Do you want to come up? I know. Don't claw me though. Maybe one of these days. I think I talked about this a while ago with Jason, Aaron. I might bring a camera in there and go walk around. That way everybody can see it. We used to do the yacht club here too. There was people think it was all posh because it was the yacht club, but it was really the only really the only place where they used to have like these alternative dances where they would play like all the 80s stuff like The Cure and the Clash and all that stuff. It was as close to like a punk place as you could get here on Cape Cod. Um, until a bunch of punk kids started playing shows. But yeah, we used to go to the yacht club a lot. What is what? Confusing me again here, Kelly. What is what again? We're talking about, do you mean like the museum? Because we were talking about the Witta Museum. Um, just gonna wait for an answer there. Yes, Robert Kraft. Let's see what Robert said. My computer's not behaving. Come on. Behave, will you? Binghamton, New York. Okay, yes. Pirate treasure. That's exactly what we are talking about. And I've talked about it numerous times, but there's supposedly a I met this one old salty guy in the town of Harwich once, and I was just magnificent a boat ramp. And he thought I was there looking for pirate treasure because he swears up and down that the pirate treasure, that there's a chest, a treasure chest that was buried in the river. And he's tried diving on it. He says he knows the area that it's in. Yeah. See, 513, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Nate, what is Witta? Witta is an old ship. I don't know the exact dates, Kelly, but it was a pirate ship. Sam Bellamy, infamous pirate. It was his or a ship he was captaining. It went down off the side of Cape Cod, and this guy Barry Clifford, who is a treasure hunter of sorts, yeah, Black Sam Bellamy, same thing. Hola, Luis. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Good to see you, buddy. So you're up in New York too? Up in New York too, Robert Kraft? Uh, bien, Luis. Uh, un poco cansado. I like the daylight to stay longer too. I want to make sure that we got to put this in here too. I was running this earlier before you came in, Kevin. Wanted to make sure you saw it. Happy belated birthday to you, my friend. I appreciate everything. You're always coming in here, hanging out. Twitter against her, yeah. Pennsylvania. There was so much stuff at that. Let's see what's going on here. 1717. Damien just had to have a little bit of input there. Qué bueno que estés bien, amigo mío. Mucho trabajo. Sí. Trying to figure out a way where this trabajo muy God, what is ocupado? Muy ocupado. Getting there a little bit custom. I actually stopped the tutor guy that I was using. Not necessarily that it was costing too much, but my schedule is literally jam-packed all the time. Hopefully I said what I just said right. Oh, there we go. Got treasure 1715. Tomatoes, man. Come on, man. Thank you, Luis. I'm trying. I'm trying, my friend. Yeah, the tutor I was using, he was really great. Um, he taught me, he laid a very good foundation to teach me how to speak, and that's really where I was struggling, was how do I actually like put together a sentence? How do I conjugate things correctly? Um, oh, I'm love. Yeah, I'm live. There's Xena, everybody. My daughter just popped in. Here she is. Um, I think Damien's still watching Z. Um, but I've been trying. I've been working on the Spanish stuff. Like I said, he helped me build a foundation, helped me learn a way to conjugate and just if I sit there and I try to if I take a couple seconds, I can try my best to put together a sentence. Now then what we call it the no sabo kids. Now. Then no, that part I still don't know. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Artie, because I'm already feeling like since I haven't seen the tutor in over a month or something, I'm starting to feel like I also am slipping a little bit. So I do try to do Duolingo, but I don't think that'll help you much with ASL. Saludos cordiales desde para todos ustedes amigos. Yes. Much love from the United States to Chile, my friend. Okay, I'll check the WhatsApp here in a little bit. I don't have any alerts set up on WhatsApp, so I don't unfortunately know when stuff gets sent, but I will check it, my friend. Jason saying hi to Z. But yeah, I was trying to tell Xena the thing about the that you were talking about custom. So many Pisces in the chat. No, I don't think a lot of these people are March, though a couple of them are. Um, Xena is April 21st, though, so she's still a little while away. I have to get magazines. You know what I've been trying to do, Jason, is sometimes when Carolina will want to watch one of her programs or something, she'll go to throw on the English dubbing. And I'm like, no, leave it in Spanish, but put the closed captions in English. That way I can see and hear at the same time. Um, the problem is when I'm talking with other people, like other friends or whatever that are Spanish speakers, they speak really fast. And Spanish is a language where um, it you can just miss words when they're speaking so fast. I can't even understand it. Is occupied something? No, I was saying ocupado, like busy. That's when I was talking about I was trying to figure out what the word was. But when I was talking back to Luis slash Talca, that's what I was saying was he was asking about work and I was just saying that we're super busy at work. Maybe muy isn't the right word. Maybe I should have said mucho ocupado. I don't know. Maybe Talca or Custom can correct me on that one. I agree, man. I agree. I think any language, I don't know what your age is, and I won't ask you that at all, Artie. I'll never ask anybody their age. But I know at my age, holding on to any sort of information, I have to literally try to speak Spanish every day, which is why I'm using that silly Duolingo app. Awesome. Appreciate you, Kelly. Take it easy. Yes, he is. That's exactly what he's saying. It's exactly what he's saying. I think you're far behind here. I think you're lagging again. Shark, shark. Appreciate you as always, Kelly. Thank you. But yeah, we had about 10 minutes, guys. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going for this week. We still do have a lot of snow. So trying to find a place that has their bridges cleared off is probably going to be kind of hard. But I got to go out. Art Man, there he is. Art Man, what's happening, my man? As Art Man, I met in one of our YouTube creator events. Super hysterical guy. I was watching one of his lives the other day, and I don't know if you're building scripts for AI or what you're doing, my man, but he's got like all these different AI characters that will come on screen with him and chat, and it was absolutely hysterical. And Mark, God, getting everybody in here today. What's going on, Mark? Appreciate you coming in, my man. I will be getting that magnet in the water. I just got to find a good spot, dude. There is a spot here on the Cape, but I'm going to kind of put it in my back pocket because that's just going to be a fun day out. I don't have a ton of expectations. I don't have a super ton of expectations about the spot just because it's here on the Cape. And generally, when you're here on the Cape, you're pulling up things like fishing lures and just fishing stuff. Lots of rebar, of course, and parts of bridges that fall down. But I think I got to go somewhere off Cape because I need a good video. It has been a while since I've really caught anything really good. And I hate recycling content, and that's what I've had to do the past couple weeks because I haven't been able to get anywhere. Yep, April 21st is Taurus. Yes, I don't know if Cena already dipped out. She might have, but um, yeah. You know what I might actually try to do? Last week's video, um, Josh and I were out at a really good spot. And I remember it was over and over and over and over. That every single pull we were finding stuff. I found CD player, James, and I don't know if Barbie's with you, but what is going on, James? Appreciate you sneaking in here, dude. Sorry, it's not an earthquake. It's just me hitting the table. Viewing it this way is better. You guys don't want to see the kitchen. Going magnificent. The mega cube. Where are you going? Got what you call it? Aaron and Nick will be out this weekend. Come on. You guys ought to do a triple threat collaborate. Got one for that. Still gonna try out the smaller bridges up here. I would love to, kiddo. I'm definitely gonna come up. I was talking about it earlier. I was talking about it earlier that I'm not gonna wait until August to come up there to hang out. I would definitely love to come up a lot earlier. Preferably when it's a little warmer, because I'm just not a big fan. Clueless with the magnet, but an absolute menace with this thing. Yeah, I get you. You just got to find a good spot. Mark, Zena is my daughter who lives up in Vermont, Burlington. You know what's funny, kiddo? Yesterday I had a couple guys helping me out at work, and they were from the Burlington area. We have guys from the cable company from all around the country here. There is so much mess all around here that we needed the help. So we've got guys from Vermont. We've got people from all rocky out here in the Berkshires. You know what? If you're art man, if you're looking to find something, I mean, you're not going to find like explosives or anything, or maybe you will. Try some boat launches out, dude. Those are like super, super awesome spots, whether they're at a pond or on rivers or something like that, especially for like inland areas like the Berkshires. I bet you'd find all sorts of stuff there, dude. You need to find you need you need to find a really bad neighborhood and go about a mile out from that neighborhood and find a bridge, because as much as it's as crazy as it sounds, people do tend to get rid of evidence very close to home. I don't know why, but I have never found guns or anything like that in Boston proper. It's always the towns on the outskirts of Boston. Needham, that's just outside of Boston. Newton is just outside of Boston. I've tried that one, Carly. I've fished three different bridges in New Bedford, and I haven't been able to find a thing. No weapons at all, and I was shocked. Not even a knife. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna tag along? I'm just gonna take a quick detour. Although it wasn't too bad to find you that one day, Jason. That wasn't too far off the highway. River. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. You were actually talking to me about that, didn't you? Maybe we'll make that happen on the way up or the way back. We found an AR-15 bullet. Yeah. When you were up here in Boston, did you find any weapons, Jason? Not Jason, James. Sorry. Very deep there. Quicker. Yeah. That's what Zena's just saying too. It'd be crazy to try. No weapons. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People don't want to, pardon the language, they don't want to shit where they live. They'll throw the shit elsewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Just a bullet. It oh, it's always the sketchy areas outside there. Mattapan, that's another area. Mattapan's where that's just outside of Boston. It's actually on the Maybe I'll have to look into that. Mattapan was a great spot because it was right near one of the T stops for the trains. I would definitely that's probably a good idea too. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll scout out another spot that's near a T stop, somewhere where some shady stuff can go down and someone can just get on a train and blast off. Unless you're in Coco, they like to throw their stuff close to home. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of people doing crazy stuff right now, Art man. A lot of people doing crazy stuff. Unfortunately, we did have yeah. Yeah, you need one of those crane magnets. But we had somebody actually like this older couple. I wouldn't say elderly, but they were an older couple. They fell in. Takes you into Fairhaven, but literally I've been to that one, I think. And that was where I had a magnet explode on me. Well, maybe we'll just have to make one of those. Maybe we'll have to make that something happen. Mattapan is crazy, crazy sketchy. Yeah, I am Art man. I don't do a ton on there. I'm on there, but I've stuck with YouTube. There's so many dang social media outlets, dude. It is so hard to keep up, not only with just YouTube, but trying to keep up with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook now like has a decent like program for creators, but I just don't have a time for all of them. I literally had to just focus on one. Absolutely. That's partially why I used to share information on Instagram because there's certain people that are on that aren't on other socials. Um, I don't know about the blacksmith. Yeah, keep rubbing it in, Jason. Your bait shop? Yeah, and that's why I stick to it, kiddo. It's easier for me to just create on here, and I take all my long form stuff. Um, I take all my long form stuff. I feed it into this program called Opus AI, which is opusclips.ai. It breaks everything down into shorts for me. Yeah. Yeah, I lost a magnet there too, but that one I recovered. Jason, so I almost actually lost two magnets in the same weekend because I was using, when I went and saw you, I was using the cube and lost a cube. And when I was up in Burlington, I was using my Titan and I got that stuck. And I actually climbed down in, I climbed down into the river and I got it out. Yeah, it's not a crown that I choose. But I've definitely lost a bunch. I mean, dude, look. I mean, oh God. This is one I I just got this one in a couple weeks ago. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. It is still super, super, super shiny. But this one's beefy. I don't know if Artman's still hanging out, but Artman, check this one out. This one's a large guy. It might weigh more than I do almost. No, not really, but um this one is 3,500 pounds of pull. When that grabs onto something, it's not letting go, dude. Let's see. Oop, I guess that'll work. See, it just grabbed right onto it. Let me put that thing back away. That thing's dangerous. Someone might get hurt. Someone might poke an eye out or lose an eye. The magnet will just take the eye. But I need to get that guy out there. Harley, that particular one right there. Um, yeah, yep, yes, James. I've been using the battle magnets for over a year now. Yeah, this magnet right here, $225 to replace. It is not cheap at all. It is cool, but they are identical to brute magnets. James, this is the same exact thing, identical to a boss. The only thing that's different is the label on top, bro. Same exact magnet. But guys, it is homie, always a pleasure. Can't wait to catch you next live. Appreciate you, dude. We're gonna be going live magnet fishing a lot more soon here, custom. But I am actually gonna take off, guys. It's 8:30. We've been on for, since we dropped the video at 7:30. As always, greatly appreciate everybody who's hanging out, and I appreciate y'all watching as always. We will be back 70 next week. I really hope that 70 makes its way here soon too, dude. I'm so tired of this mess. Spring is on the way. I actually started to see some flowers popping up. So yes, even though there is snow on the ground, there is hope. All right, y'all. I am going to take off out of here. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you all again next week. And hopefully, and Aaron always rubs us in with the 80s crap. This guy texts me every single day to tell me what temperature it is in Florida. So, have a good night, dude. Anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Adios, everybody. 70 in Boston. Maybe, well, we'll figure it out. Adios, y'all.